What's up, my geeks? Jeffrey Powers here from Geekazine. Welcome back to CES. We've got CES 2026. We're here at CES Unveiled. We're going to find out some products, and I'm going to do things a little bit different this year. Well, first of all, you might be noticing that the camera is doing the AI thing, so as I move, it moves, which is great. And I can see myself down because I had a little monitor right there. But the whole point is that what we're going to do is we're going to do this as a single video, several different products, and learn about what's going on at CES, what is going to be at the show before the show starts. And that's always the fun part about coming to CES Unveiled. We've got some after events that we go to: CES Unveiled, Pepcom, and Showstoppers are the three main ones. Plus, I'll be going to Samsung's press conference coming up afterwards, and that'll be in a separate video. But you can check everything out over at youtube.com/Geekazine, where you can like, subscribe, comment, and bell notification so you know when the next video comes out. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and walk down this hall. It's going to be crazy busy. We're going to see. This is a device that's helping with dyslexia. We've got Bertrand here, and he's going to talk about it with us. How you doing, Bertrand?
Yeah, nice to see you.
The dyslexic population is around 10%, correct?
Yeah, right.
So what's this device do?
This device is a specific monitor helping people with dyslexia improving the comfort of reading.
Okay.
So when you are dyslexic, you have two dominant eyes, and so you need to clear the message. When you're dyslexic, the letters are doubled, the letters are mixed. So here, this specific light is set with
that's this light right here. What's that? That's something else? Okay.
The new product is the screen.
Oh, the screen.
So
okay.
the light inside the screen can be set, and the frequency of the light can be set. So you can see here.
Oh yeah.
Frequency is low.
So what I'm saying here is you're seeing a little flutter in the screen. But as he goes, go ahead and change that a little bit. Go ahead and move that around.
Yes, you can, of course, set it for each dyslexic people.
Okay.
So by reading, you find the comfort of reading. And so you find the good frequency adapted to you.
Okay.
You can set also the brightness, because sometimes visual stress with dyslexia brings difficulty with the brightness.
Okay. Cool. Is it out yet?
Yeah. It's on the market in Europe and in US on Amazon in February.
Okay, February on Amazon.
Yeah.
So, all right. Thank you. What's the website?
lilyforlife.com.
lilyforlife.com. All right, perfect. Thank you very much.
much.
We're here at Chrome, and these are electrochromic. I had to say it a couple times. Panels. So basically, these are indicator panels that you can put onto packaging. So like, let's say you wanted to know how old the meat is. There's different applications that you can use with this. So you can put one of these panels on. All you need is a battery source, and they don't supply the battery source. But with this is a basic battery source. So just watch this right here, and you'll see how it's going from lines to exclamation points or anything like that. So there's the panel right there. Check it out. What it's going to do is you're seeing it move from these lines. There's going to be a checkbox in there. This is basically a simple idea of what this can do. But imagine this being on your packaging. Imagine this going to your store, and then all of a sudden the prices change on the tags right there, which technically we can do already. But with this, it's just super thin right there. The company's called Chrome. Yep. So yeah, they won an innovation award. They're from France, and of course they're bringing their technology here. So it's great to see this type of innovation come to CES, and that's Chrome. This is a company called Viensis, and it's basically, this is a device that you would put out into your fields if you were a farmer. This is one of the innovation award, and basically what it does is it tells what's going on in the atmosphere so it can protect the crops. They show on the screen here. It will then do things like, for instance, protect your crops. So in this case, if there's frost or if there's a lot of moisture in the air, what it can do is it can start to cover your crops so they can grow better, they can grow easier. Hail and storms. So this is a barrier of protection so you don't lose all of your crop. If there is high sun content or any type of rain or diseases, I'm guessing that also with any type of bug population, it could try and help keep that down from anything like that. So it's a 6-meter canopy with a targeted deployment algorithm that is set up. It's tractor friendly, so you can move it around, and it's a connected device controlled from your smartphone. So you don't even need to be in the field to see what's going on with this. Once again, this is the Viennasis device that will help you preserve your crop quality as you go. Really cool stuff here at CES Unveiled. I don't think this is working at all, but basically what this is a device. It's from Robotin, and it is basically the robot carpet wash and vacuum and mop. So as you can see, we've got a pretty big receptacle back here, and then of course the robot down there. We can see the mopping dials over there, and then of course the whole unit goes back in here, and then it collects, it washes itself, and if it's vacuuming, it'll take all the dust and dirt and everything like that. It does carpet wash and dry. It does deep vacuum, and it does floor mopping. It has the ability to clean and dry hands-free, so you get a nice deep washing from their intelligent dirt detection system. And it's multitasking for a modular household. And so what this robot will just clean everything for you. The device is not out yet. A price range of $1,000 for this unit. And the website you can go to is robotin.com. That's ROBOTIN.com.
Yeah.
And check it out for yourself. So what we got here is a company called Droplet, and their website is hydrificwater.com. And this is basically smart home water sensors for everything. I have some sensors on my pipes, but not to this point that you can do a lot of different detection. Like, for instance, they have their comprehensive dashboard on their app, which will have ultrasonic sensors monitoring your household water consumption, delivering detailed insights into your phone about usage patterns and which fixtures use the most water, and then give you instant leak alerts if you need to. Hidden leaks, pipe bursts, anything like that. So as I'm, like, for instance, I'm here out at CES, I can't monitor my pipes at home, or can I? Yes, I can with this app right here. Just being able to look to see if there's a problem, then I know I can ask a neighbor to come over and turn off the water and go from there. Do you have anything that actually turns off the water too?
It can integrate if you have a third-party smart shutoff through Home Assistant. You can
through Home Assistant, it'll actually integrate, so you can turn off the water when you're at CES. So you're basically protecting your home all by yourself. So, and it's all on one dashboard with real-time water data. That's pretty crazy. This is out now. Hydrific, and once again, it is hydrificwater.com. The company is called Droplet, or the product is called Droplet. Of course, it is a innovation award, and it's pretty cool. I'd love to try and get these on some of my pipes and see what happens. Does it have to be copper piping, or can you have it in all different types of situations?
Yeah, it works with most pipe types: PEX, copper, CPVC, PVC, polyethylene, brass, ABS. So most common pipe types in the U.S. Up to 1 1/4 nominal, which is 1.67 outer diameter.
Okay, there you go. So that, once again, that is Droplet. Running away from the camera. Oh no! This is one from Luden's AI. It's called Kokomo, Aruba, Jamaica. Kokomo. So if you don't know the song's actually about going to an island that's actually in Indiana. But we won't get into that right now. What we will get into is this little critter right here that's doing a lot of cool robot stuff, and he's following this guy. He's running away now. It's like, bye, I'm running away. So thank you. So this is basically, you can play with them. You can band them together. You can play with them. You can band them together. Emotional connect through everyday moments. It learns with you. And of course, it can give you different expressions. So if you're sad, it's sad with you and everything. It does have expressive eyes. That's that right there. He's not really expressive right now, but he's coming towards me. Oh, there we go. He's opened his eyes. He's moving around. So Kokomo interacts with the Clara OS with the Moe engine. Where's he going? Hi. Oh, he's got love in his eyes. You can't see that. And he closed his eyes for the camera. That's crazy. He's got a lot of other things. So this is called Kokomo, and you can check that out from Ludens AI. Here at the Allergen Alert booth, and it's a little device that allows you to test the food to see what type of allergens are in. Because, if they're using peanut oil in French fries, for example, or, you have certain allergies, shellfish or whatever, you want to test the food before you eat it, especially if they put everything in the same fryer. That can always cause cross-contamination. So it's this little device right here. This is the prototype. And then, of course, we got this thing right here. So basically what you do is you lift this up, and then you kind of put the food in here, slip it in here, lift this open like this, put this into here. And what it'll do is it has a readout right here that will tell you if there's any allergens that you have that is inside of here that you should be aware of. So if you have, like I said, a peanut allergy, a shellfish allergy, anything like that, then something like this would be perfect for making sure that you don't get sick, you don't go to the hospital. And that's from allergenalert.com. This is all about Paul Simon's electric slide. This is a electric chrome. I messed it up. Electrochromic glasses. Now, as you see, I got my regular glasses underneath because I got to see. But let's say you're walking, you're skiing, you're biking or whatever, and it gets really sunny. You just do this, and all of a sudden, it gradates, and then look at that. Now I've got protection from the sun, the bright sun, or maybe the snow's glaring up or whatnot. But then I walk outdoors to indoors. This is perfect for a photographer too, because they always have to be in the moment to take a picture. So if they walk indoors to outdoors, I knew somebody that actually just changed glasses every time that he had to do that. But with this, all you have to do is flip it, and then you're outdoor in the sun, and your eyes are protected. There is a UV 400 protection on this, and there is a battery in here. So if you're using it for 4 hours a day, it should last for about 28 days. So if you're out biking, if you're out skiing, if you're out skating, if you're out whatever in the sun, even if you're on the beach and you just, want to see what's going on or don't want to see the glare of the sun, there you go. You've got this. This is from Povik. It'll be available in May at $249. This is the new Verge TS Pro. It is of course, it's a motorcycle, and it's got a lot of great features too. It's got a charging time of 10 minutes. It's got a range of up to 370 miles and a charging power of 200 kilowatts. And it could go from 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds. So, and it's pretty slick. They're going to be different colors. You can reserve one right now at $100, but they start at about $34,900. And you can check that out over at Verge Next. We'll have the website on below. An interesting one from Burgley Bath Pro, all-season solution for consolidating multiple functions. Basically, it's got a camera on it. It's a bird bath, so you can record the birds as you go and be able to, just enjoy nature from maybe your TV in your room or maybe on the internet or whatever. So this is one of the innovations. Then we have other things like, for instance, from HP here. This is the HP Elite Desk 8 Mini G1A desktop. It's an all-in-one AI PC. Look at how small that thing is. It's just crazy. Advanced on-device AI performance, compact commercial desktop. So you can be using this in your office easily as you go. And then we have the ZLab AI NAS, so multi-disk storage for your whatever, your enterprise or your home lab or anything like that. And it's using AI to enhance the data search and management while preserving its privacy. So it looks like we've got 6 bays right there, but I'm guessing there's probably going to be a version with 4 bays and one with 2 bays. So, and then you can have a lot of storage in here. And of course, being RAID, if one of the drives decides to die, then you can replace and hot swap it out and it'll rebuild it. So you have on the bottom, we see places to put SD cards. So you can use it as an all-in-one media storage area. This is from AI Tales, and this is basically a food and water dish for your cat. We have a water dish that actually moves the water around, so that's good for your pet. And then we have a food area. But this is the more important thing, and this is the health of your cat. This will tell you a lot from here. Like, for instance, it's going to tell you the temperature of the water. So if I put my hand over there, it's going to get really hot. You'll notice that started going off. So it cools out the water a little bit and, of course, circulates the water. It also checks with this camera right here. It checks the mood of the cat. So if the cat's hurting or angry or anything like that, you can tell, and it's going to tell you if it's a healthy cat. Right now it's telling our cat's healthy, but it's looking right here. So if we take like this cat right here and we put that in front of the thing, we're seeing that it's angry. I don't know if you can see that. And then this one, this is a very interesting cat right here. It's like, why are you pointing this camera at me? I don't want you to point this camera. This is a purchase of $199 and a subscription model. And you can check it out over at AI Tales. We're now at the Teton Medical Company. They won a couple innovation awards for this guy right here. This is a simultaneous ear imaging and treatment all-in-one device. It's got camera imaging. It's got LED infrared. There's part of it right there. That's one version. This is another version. So basically, you put this in your ear, and it will create videos of your ear. It'll also tell you if you have inflammation or anything like that. That's what the LED infrared one right there. We can kind of see an inflamed right ear through that image right there. So it helps with understanding your ear, especially for hearing loss. We're hearing so many musicians like Paul Simon and Bruce Springsteen that are starting to lose their hearing. So having something like this in your medicine cabinet or whatnot, not only your hearing, but also your pet's hearing or anything like that, allows you to keep up on ear health. It'll take accurate temperature monitoring. It'll do time-based health record management and safe stress-free use for that. So if you think about it, I have a few friends that have lost their hearing because they simply got sick and they didn't understand what was going on. So you have something like this with you. Not only are you checking your temperature, you're also checking your ear health as you go. So you make sure that you don't lose your hearing all in one shot because you just got really sick. Or if you're a musician, this is something that you want to be able to monitor on a regular basis to be able to make sure that your hearing loss doesn't progress really fast. Because once you lose your hearing, you lose your hearing. All right, I always love music technology. This is the Libra Live C2. It's a stringless guitar. So she's holding down buttons and then strumming. Just simple strums, nothing like a multiple strings or anything like that. And it's creating patterns. And of course, it's got an adaptive drum engine inside there. So you can have a lot of fun with different songs. And it looks like she's also got a wireless microphone going in there too. But it's completely stringless. And it's got full style packs that you can swap your tones, you can swap your moods and grooves, all just by a couple clicks there. So we'll take a look at the guitar a little bit more. There's the guitar. What's the dial at the end for?
Well, we can see the indicators here.
Okay, that dial gives you the indicators right there. Okay.
When it blinks, that means that's the next chord you need to play.
Okay, so when it blinks, it means that's the next chord. As you can see, as he's strumming, that's causing the app to move forward. And it's telling you what chord it's actually playing. So if you do want to start learning how to play guitar, you have that ability to watch and go. And then if you're switching back and forth between guitar and through the Libra Live, then you'll be able to work from there. It's also very compact. So you don't have one folded up, do you? Oh, he's going to fold it up right now. So look at that. As opposed to some of these other foldable guitars, you don't have strings that are flying all over the place. It's pretty cool. This is the newer model, the C2. It's not out yet, but the first model is out. It's $399, and you can get that at Liber Live, Liber Live. the C2. We'll have the link in the show notes. We've looked at EcoFlow before at CES, and for CES 2026, they've got a brand new Delta 3 series. Let's just move this way. So these are the units down here. As you can see, you can get them in multiple situations, whether it's something for the home, something for the RV, or whatnot. And of course, on the front, we'll have all the plug systems. It looks like we got not only a 110, but it also has a 220 outlet to this. So you'll be able to charge a lot of different things, from small appliances to big appliances, washers, dryers, and everything like that, especially in emergencies, any other issues from there. So this is the Delta 3 series, and this is the Pro Ultra X right here, which allows for stacking. So you can see them stacked right there, and they're bound together with the cable hookups right there. So if you're home, if you've got a big power outage or anything like that, then you can turn this thing on. You can power your refrigerator, you can power your air conditioner, and power your music system, power your internet if you wanted to as well. So EcoFlow Delta Pro Ultra X, this is what won Innovation Award. And then, of course, the Delta 3 right there, all from EcoFlow. Oh, so there's a lot more here. We got this few rows worth of vendors, and Pebble's here, and I wanted to get an interview with Pebble, but it was just way too busy to get it, so I'm going to try and get it on the show floor. Another one is the X-Real, their new X-Real glasses, and so I want to get that on the show floor. This is the Olight Group. I did a video on this last year where you basically put the batteries into the little bin there, and then they will determine if those batteries are good or bad and toss out the bad batteries and keep the good ones, of course. So, but basically, in a nutshell, or in many nutshells, that is what goes on at CES Unveiled. Now, all of these companies will be at CES, whether it be at the Las Vegas Convention Center or at the Venetian or and there's so many halls. They used to say 33 football fields. I think that's expanded now to 40 or 50 football fields. So I'm not going to get to everything, but it's shows like this and Pepcom and showstoppers that let me get to some of these booths that I wouldn't normally get to when it comes to CES. So we're going to do this again for tomorrow night for Pepcom. And then, of course, for showstoppers, we're going to do 2 videos for Pepcom. So go ahead and check it out over at geekazine.com, youtube.com/Geekazine. Like, subscribe, comment, bell notification so you know when the next video comes out. So until next time, you guys geek out from Las Vegas, the CES Unveiled. I'm Jeffrey Powers, and take care.